The bloopers Michael never wanted fans to see. For decades, the world watched Michael Jackson perform with extraordinary precision. Every concert, every music video, and every televised appearance seemed almost flawless. To millions of fans, it appeared as though nothing ever went wrong. But according to the transcript, there was another side to Michael that very few people ever witnessed, a side filled with laughter, unexpected mistakes, and genuine moments that never appeared in the final performances. Hidden behind the polished image was an artist who occasionally missed a step, forgot a lyric, or simply couldn't stop laughing when something unexpected happened on set. Those rare moments revealed a side of Michael that was surprisingly relatable. According to the transcript, these bloopers weren't signs of failure. They became some of the happiest memories shared by the people who worked alongside him. During rehearsals and filming, even the most carefully planned scenes could suddenly fall apart because of an unexpected mistake or perfectly timed joke. Instead of becoming frustrated, Michael often reacted with laughter, encouraging everyone around him to enjoy the moment before trying again. The source explains that these unrehearsed moments reminded the crew that, despite his legendary reputation, Michael approached his work with enthusiasm, curiosity, and a playful sense of humor that immediately put people at ease. Behind the cameras, perfection was never expected on the first attempt. Every mistake simply became another reason to smile before the next take began. Looking back, the transcript presents these hidden bloopers as something far more meaningful than simple outtakes. They reveal the human side of an artist who spent his entire career under extraordinary public attention. While audiences admired the finished performances, very few ever saw the laughter that happened between them. According to the source, those genuine reactions became treasured memories for everyone fortunate enough to witness them, showing that even one of the greatest entertainers in history enjoyed the unexpected imperfections that naturally occur during the creative process. As this documentary continues, we step deeper into those unforgettable behind-the-scenes moments, beginning with the hilarious occasions when Michael himself couldn't keep a straight face, and the laughter became impossible for the entire crew to stop. When Michael couldn't stop laughing. The public knew Michael Jackson as an artist whose performances demanded incredible concentration. Every dance move, every vocal line, and every gesture seemed perfectly controlled. But according to the transcript, there were moments behind the scenes when even Michael couldn't maintain that legendary focus. Instead, the set would suddenly erupt into laughter, and the person laughing the hardest was often Michael himself. Those unexpected moments became some of the cast and crew's favorite memories because they revealed a side of him that audiences rarely had the chance to witness. According to the transcript, these moments usually began with something completely unexpected. A missed cue, an accidental mistake during rehearsal, an improvised joke, or a playful comment from someone on set could instantly break the serious atmosphere. The source explains that once Michael started laughing, it became almost impossible for anyone else to remain in character. Crew members, dancers, musicians, and performers often found themselves laughing alongside him before filming could continue. Rather than treating these interruptions as wasted time, everyone embraced them as reminders that creating unforgettable performances was also supposed to be enjoyable. Those genuine reactions helped build a relaxed and supportive environment where creativity could thrive, even during the most demanding productions. The transcript also suggests that Michael's sense of humor played an important role in the way he worked with others. According to the source, despite carrying the enormous responsibility of leading major productions, he never allowed that pressure to erase his playful personality. Moments of laughter helped everyone reset before returning to the demanding work ahead, strengthening the friendships that developed throughout rehearsals and filming. Looking back, these rare behind-the-scenes clips remind us that perfection was never achieved through endless seriousness alone. It was built by talented people who worked incredibly hard, but also knew how to enjoy the journey together. For Michael, laughter wasn't a distraction from the creative process. It was part of it. As the documentary continues, those joyful moments lead us to another fascinating chapter, revealing the surprising dance mistakes that, instead of being forgotten, became some of the most memorable stories ever shared by the people who performed beside the King of Pop. The dance mistakes that became legendary. For millions of fans, Michael Jackson's choreography represented absolute perfection. Every spin, every kick, every pause, and every signature movement appeared effortless on stage. Yet, according to the transcript, the road to those unforgettable performances was filled with countless rehearsals where things didn't always go as planned. Behind every flawless routine were moments when timing slipped, choreography went off track, or an unexpected mistake brought rehearsals to a complete stop. Rather than hiding those moments, the people who worked with Michael remembered them as some of the most enjoyable experiences they ever shared with him. According to the transcript, dance rehearsals demanded extraordinary precision, often requiring the same sequence to be repeated again and again until every performer moved in complete synchronization. During such demanding sessions, even the smallest mistake could affect the entire routine. The source explains that occasionally Michael himself would miss a cue, lose track of the choreography for a brief moment, or react to an unexpected movement from another dancer. Instead of becoming frustrated, he frequently responded with laughter, instantly changing the atmosphere inside the rehearsal studio. Those around him quickly relaxed, realizing that mistakes were simply another part of the creative process. Rather than slowing progress, these unexpected moments often strengthened the team's confidence before they returned to rehearsing with renewed energy. The transcript also highlights that these dance bloopers reveal something important about Michael's approach to excellence. According to the source, audiences often remembered the finished performance, but rarely considered the hundreds of hours of practice that came before it. Every perfectly timed routine was built through patience, repetition, and a willingness to learn from small mistakes along the way. Looking back, those rehearsals became memorable, not because something went wrong, but because they demonstrated the determination behind every great performance. The laughter that followed each unexpected moment reminded everyone that perfection was never achieved without persistence. As the documentary continues, the cameras leave the rehearsal studio and enter another fascinating chapter of Michael's creative world, revealing the recording sessions where unexpected mistakes, forgotten lyrics, and spontaneous laughter transformed ordinary studio days into unforgettable memories, shared by everyone fortunate enough to be there. Studio sessions that went completely wrong. To the world, Michael Jackson's recordings sounded effortless. Every note, every harmony, and every vocal performance seemed perfectly polished by the time an album reached listeners. But according to the transcript, the atmosphere inside the recording studio was often very different. Behind those timeless songs were long sessions filled with repeated takes, unexpected mistakes, and moments that no one could have planned. Rather than becoming frustrated when something went wrong, Michael often embraced those situations with humor, creating an environment where creativity mattered more than perfection on the first attempt. According to the transcript, recording sessions occasionally came to a complete stop because of forgotten lyrics, mistimed vocal entries, or unexpected reactions inside the studio. Instead of treating these moments as failures, the people working with Michael frequently found themselves laughing together before returning to the microphone for another take. The source explains that Michael understood great recordings were built through patience and repetition. Every song required experimentation, and not every attempt would be the one that appeared on the finished album. Those relaxed moments between takes helped everyone stay focused while reminding the entire team that creating music should remain an enjoyable experience, even during demanding recording schedules. The transcript also suggests that these studio bloopers reveal an important part of Michael's personality that audiences rarely saw. According to the source, despite his extraordinary standards, he never allowed occasional mistakes to overshadow the joy of making music. His willingness to laugh at unexpected moments helped create an atmosphere where musicians, engineers, producers, and vocalists felt comfortable giving their very best. Looking back, those recording sessions demonstrate that even some of the greatest songs in music history were shaped through trial, patience, and genuine teamwork. Behind every polished vocal performance stood countless unseen moments that reminded everyone in the room that greatness is rarely achieved in a single take. As the documentary continues, the story moves beyond the recording studio and onto some of Michael Jackson's most iconic productions, revealing the hidden music video outtakes that remained unseen for years, and the surprising moments that unfolded once the cameras captured far more than anyone expected. Music video outtakes that stayed hidden for years. Michael Jackson's music videos transformed the entertainment industry. Every frame was carefully planned, every dance move precisely rehearsed, and every camera angle designed to create unforgettable moments. To audiences around the world, productions like these appeared completely flawless. But according to the transcript, the cameras often captured much more than the polished scenes that eventually reached television screens. Hidden behind the finished edits were countless outtakes, unexpected moments that revealed a lighter, more spontaneous side of the creative process. These unseen clips showed that even the most iconic productions were built through patience, repetition, and the occasional burst of laughter. According to the transcript, filming a Michael Jackson music video rarely followed a perfect path from beginning to end. Complex choreography, elaborate camera movements, detailed costume changes, and carefully timed visual effects meant that scenes often required multiple attempts before everything came together. The source explains that there were moments when someone entered a shot too early, a dance sequence lost its synchronization, or an unexpected reaction from Michael brought filming to a temporary stop. Instead of becoming discouraged, those on set often found themselves laughing together before immediately preparing for another take. These spontaneous interruptions gradually became some of the crew's favorite memories, because they revealed the genuine excitement that existed behind every ambitious production. Looking back, the transcript presents these hidden outtakes as an important reminder that even history's most celebrated music videos were created by real people, working together through trial and error. According to the source, audiences usually remember only the finished masterpiece, never realizing how many joyful moments happened between the scenes they watched on screen. Those unreleased clips captured an artist who remained deeply committed to excellence while never losing his sense of humor during the process. They reveal a Michael Jackson who understood that mistakes were simply another step toward creating something extraordinary. As the documentary continues, the story shifts from the cameras to the people standing behind them, revealing the unforgettable occasions when Michael's unexpected humor became so contagious that the entire crew struggled to continue filming through their laughter. When the entire crew burst into laughter. On a Michael Jackson production, every minute on set carried enormous expectations. Cameras, lighting crews, choreographers, dancers, and directors all worked together to capture moments that would eventually be seen by millions of people around the world. But according to the transcript, even in the middle of these highly organized productions, there were unexpected moments when everything came to a complete stop. Not because something had gone wrong, but because no one could stop laughing. Those spontaneous reactions became some of the most unforgettable memories shared by the people fortunate enough to work alongside Michael. According to the transcript, the laughter often began with the smallest, most ordinary mistake. A missed cue, an unexpected movement during choreography, a playful joke between takes, or an improvised reaction from Michael could instantly change the atmosphere. The source explains that once Michael started laughing, the feeling spread quickly across the set. Dancers struggled to remain in character, camera operators smiled behind their equipment, and even experienced crew members found it difficult to continue filming until everyone had regained their composure. Instead of creating frustration, these moments strengthened the bond between everyone involved. They reminded the entire production that, despite the enormous pressure of creating something extraordinary, they were also sharing an experience that should be enjoyed together. Looking back, the transcript suggests that these behind-the-scenes moments reveal one of Michael Jackson's greatest qualities as a performer and collaborator. According to the source, he understood that creativity flourishes in an environment where people feel comfortable, respected, and genuinely happy to be there. His willingness to laugh at himself and enjoy unexpected situations helped create a positive atmosphere that encouraged everyone to perform at their very best. Those rare bloopers remind us that perfection wasn't achieved through pressure alone. It was built through teamwork, patience, and countless moments of genuine human connection. Behind every iconic performance stood a crew that not only admired Michael's extraordinary talent, but also appreciated the kindness and humor he brought into the workplace every single day. As the documentary continues, those unforgettable memories lead us to some of the rarest behind-the-scenes footage ever captured, revealing moments fans never expected to witness and offering an even closer look at the real Michael Jackson away from the spotlight. Michael's funniest behind-the-scenes moments. When fans think about Michael Jackson, they usually picture the perfection of his performances, the flawless choreography, the powerful vocals, and the unforgettable stage presence. But according to the transcript, the people who worked with him remember something else just as vividly, his remarkable sense of humor. Away from the spotlight, Michael wasn't constantly focused on delivering perfect performances. He enjoyed making people laugh, sharing lighthearted moments, and creating an atmosphere where even the busiest production days felt enjoyable. Those behind-the-scenes memories reveal a side of Michael that cameras rarely captured during his public appearances. According to the transcript, some of the funniest moments happened when no one expected them. During rehearsals, filming, and recording sessions, Michael would occasionally surprise the people around him with playful reactions, unexpected jokes, or spontaneous laughter that completely changed the mood of the room. The source explains that even after hours of demanding work, he could instantly lift everyone's spirits with a simple smile or humorous comment. Crew members, dancers, musicians, and directors often found themselves laughing alongside him before they could continue working. These weren't carefully planned moments for publicity. They were genuine interactions that reflected Michael's personality when he was surrounded by people he trusted. The transcript suggests that this playful side helped build lasting friendships throughout every production he worked on. Looking back, the transcript presents these behind-the-scenes moments as some of the most valuable memories left behind by those who knew Michael personally. According to the source, they remind us that even someone celebrated around the world remained approachable, kind, and capable of finding joy in the smallest unexpected moments. While audiences admired the legendary performer they saw on stage, the people working beside him also came to admire the thoughtful and humorous person they encountered every day behind the cameras. Those genuine moments of laughter became an unforgettable part of Michael's legacy because they revealed qualities no performance alone could ever capture. As the documentary enters its final chapters, the story turns toward the rare footage that surprised fans across the world, clips that offered an intimate glimpse into Michael's everyday personality and showed why seeing these hidden moments made people appreciate him even more than ever before, the rare footage fans never expected to see. For years, fans around the world believed they had seen almost everything there was to see of Michael Jackson. Concerts, interviews, documentaries, music videos, and countless television appearances had created one of the most documented careers in entertainment history. Yet, according to the transcript, some of the most fascinating moments remained hidden from public view. These weren't carefully choreographed performances or polished promotional appearances. Instead, they were rare behind-the-scenes clips that captured Michael exactly as he was when he thought the cameras weren't recording. The source explains that these unexpected moments offered fans a perspective they had rarely experienced before, a glimpse of the person behind the global superstar. According to the transcript, the footage reveals Michael interacting naturally with dancers, crew members, musicians, and friends during rehearsals and filming. Instead of the perfectly composed performer audiences recognized on stage, viewers witnessed spontaneous laughter, playful conversations, and genuine reactions to unexpected situations. The source explains that these moments quickly became favorites among fans because they showed a side of Michael that rarely appeared in official productions. There was no pressure to perform, no audience waiting beyond the cameras, and no expectation of perfection. The transcript suggests that these candid clips helped people appreciate just how relaxed and approachable Michael could be when surrounded by the people he trusted. They demonstrated that even during demanding productions, he never lost his ability to enjoy the creative process and make those around him smile. Looking back, the transcript presents this rare footage as far more than entertaining outtakes. According to the source, each clip adds another layer to our understanding of Michael Jackson, not simply as a legendary performer, but as a thoughtful, humorous, and deeply human individual. And while audiences will always remember the breathtaking performances that defined his career, these unseen moments remind us that greatness is often built through ordinary experiences, shared with extraordinary people. The laughter, the mistakes, and the genuine friendships captured in these recordings have become an important part of Michael's legacy because they reveal the authenticity that existed behind every unforgettable performance. As the documentary approaches its conclusion, one final question remains: why have these hidden moments made fans admire Michael Jackson even more than before? And what do they ultimately reveal about the remarkable person behind one of the greatest entertainers the world has ever known? Why these bloopers made fans love him even more. For decades, millions of people admired Michael Jackson because of his extraordinary talent. They watched breathtaking performances, listened to timeless music, and witnessed a level of artistry that seemed almost impossible to match. But according to the transcript, something unexpected happened when these behind-the-scenes bloopers began reaching fans. Instead of diminishing Michael's legendary reputation, they strengthened it. The source explains that these candid moments revealed something audiences had rarely been allowed to see: a world-famous performer who wasn't afraid to laugh at himself, embrace small mistakes, and simply enjoy the creative process alongside the people around him. According to the transcript, fans responded so positively because these unseen moments felt genuine. Rather than watching carefully rehearsed interviews or perfectly edited performances, they were witnessing natural reactions that couldn't be scripted. Michael's laughter after a missed dance move, his playful exchanges with dancers and crew members, and the joy he expressed during rehearsals reminded audiences that even the greatest entertainers experience unexpected moments. The source suggests that these clips helped bridge the distance between the superstar and the people who admired him. Instead of seeing only an untouchable icon, fans discovered someone who could laugh, make mistakes, and appreciate the lighter side of life just like everyone else. Those simple moments created an emotional connection that polished performances alone could never achieve. Looking back, the transcript concludes that these bloopers became meaningful because they completed the picture of who Michael Jackson truly was. According to the source, greatness is not defined by never making mistakes. It is revealed by the attitude someone brings when those moments happen. Michael's ability to remain positive, keep smiling, and encourage everyone around him turned ordinary behind-the-scenes incidents into unforgettable memories. Rather than weakening his legacy, those hidden moments reminded people why they admired him in the first place. They revealed humility alongside brilliance, warmth alongside professionalism, and humanity alongside extraordinary talent. As this documentary reaches its final chapter, we step beyond the laughter and the bloopers to reflect on the lasting image these rare moments leave behind, revealing the human side of Michael Jackson that the world rarely saw, but perhaps needed to see most of all. The human side of Michael Jackson the world rarely saw. When people remember Michael Jackson, they often think of sold-out stadiums, record-breaking albums, revolutionary music videos, and performances that forever changed popular culture. Those achievements secured his place as one of history's greatest entertainers. But according to the transcript, the rare behind-the-scenes footage tells a different story, one that audiences rarely had the opportunity to witness. Away from the bright lights and enormous crowds was a man who laughed easily, enjoyed joking with the people around him, and never allowed the pressure of fame to erase his genuine personality. These unseen moments remind us that behind every legendary performance stood a real person whose greatest qualities often appeared when the cameras were no longer focused on perfection. According to the transcript, the bloopers, rehearsal clips, and candid conversations reveal why so many dancers, musicians, producers, and crew members continued speaking so warmly about Michael long after working with him. The source explains that he approached the creative process with remarkable enthusiasm, treating everyone around him with kindness while encouraging an atmosphere filled with laughter and collaboration. Even when rehearsals became demanding or unexpected mistakes interrupted filming, Michael's natural reaction was often to smile, laugh, and motivate everyone to continue. Those genuine interactions created lasting memories that many of the people around him remembered just as fondly as the performances themselves. The transcript suggests that these everyday moments became some of the most meaningful parts of his legacy because they reflected the person behind the public image rather than the carefully crafted superstar seen on stage. Looking back, the transcript concludes that perhaps Michael Jackson's greatest legacy extends beyond music alone. According to the source, the hidden footage reminds us that true greatness isn't measured only by awards, records, or unforgettable performances. It is also reflected in the way someone treats the people around them, the joy they bring into ordinary moments, and the lasting memories they leave behind long after the work is finished. The laughter captured in these rare clips has become an important part of Michael's story because it reveals qualities that audiences rarely had the chance to see: humility, warmth, humor, and an unmistakable love for the creative journey itself. Those moments don't replace the legend the world already knows. Instead, they complete it, allowing fans to appreciate not only the extraordinary performer Michael Jackson became, but also the remarkable human being, remembered by the people fortunate enough to know him behind the scenes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more rare behind-the-scenes stories, exclusive Michael Jackson documentaries, and deep dives into the moments that shaped music history. Until next time, thank you for watching.